Psalm 20. In times of trouble, may the Lord respond to your cry. May the God of Israel keep you safe from all harm. May he send you help from his sanctuary and strengthen you from Jerusalem. May he remember all your gifts and look favourably on your burnt offerings. May he grant your heart's desire and fulfill all your plans. May we shout for joy when we hear of your victory, flying banners to honour our God. May the Lord answer all your prayers. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed king. He will answer him from his holy heaven and rescue him by his great power. Some nations boast of their armies and weapons, but we boast in the Lord our God. Those nations will fall down and collapse, but we will rise up and stand firm. Give victory to our King, O Lord. Respond to our cry for help. It's a psalm that's all about prayer. In times of trouble, pray. That's what it says. Rely on God more than on people, more than on governments, more than on people in power. Rely on God first and foremost. And so I thought maybe it was time for us to learn from some saints of old. People who have experienced prayer in all sorts of different depths. So let's see. St. Clement of Alexandria says simply this: prayer, prayer is conversation with God. I think that's a good thing to remember. It doesn't have to be special words, and also it's not just one way. A conversation goes two ways. John Bunyan: prayer is a shield to the soul, a sacrifice to God, and a scourge to Satan. Oh yes, power of prayer. Glenn Clark says the biggest problem in prayer is how to let go and let God. Donald Coggan: really, to pray is to stand to attention in the presence of the King and to be prepared to take orders from him. Pope John the 23rd: perfume all your actions with the life-giving breath of prayer. I think that's a beautiful illustration. William Law: he who has learned to pray has learned the greatest secret of a holy and happy life. And Brother Lawrence, that beautiful brother of old who had that close association with Jesus: you need not cry very loud. He is nearer to us than we think. And Martin Luther: prayer is the most important thing in my life. If I should neglect prayer for a single day, I should lose a great deal of the fire of faith. This from Catherine Marshall: God insists that we ask, not because he needs to know our situation, but because we need the spiritual discipline of asking. And she adds, the purpose of all prayer is to find God's will and to make that will our prayer. And finally, for now, from Charles Spurgeon: whether we like it or not, he says, asking is the rule of the kingdom. So let's ask. Lord God, our King, we come to you now in times of trouble, and we ask for your help. But we also ask for more insight into your mind, that we may know your will in this situation. Lord, may your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Amen.